hate practicing!
Welcome to I Hate Practicing, a podcast for instrumental music students. My name is Tim, and I teach band and string instruments, and I hate to practice, but I love to play. Get out your musical instrument and make some music with me. This is episode 2, Bringing the Funk in B flat. We are going to play and jam out to some music in B flat major. And although it is primarily for band instruments, string instruments are welcome to hang out and play. You will need your instrument and the Bringing the Funk in B flat sheet for your instrument from the 410 Music website. You'll find a link in the show notes. Grab your music and music maker, and let's go. Before we get playing anything, we need to understand concert B flat. To do that, we will do an experiment. That's right, I said experiment because you are going to listen and determine something. I'm going to play the note B flat on several instruments, and I want you to see if they sound the same. Here we go. Did they all sound the same? Hopefully you identified that they didn't. If you thought they all sounded the same, then stop trying to read a book or play a video game or text at the same time you're listening to this podcast. Now, for our next experiment, I'm going to change the notes that some instruments play. Let's see if they sound the same this time. Here we go. Did they all sound the same this time? Yes, they did. Even though some of the instruments played different letter names, it was all a concert B flat. The note that you play when I say concert B flat is on the first line of the Bringing the Funk sheet that I asked you to download. I'm going to call notes with their concert names often, just so we all understand each other and so I don't make this podcast even longer. It is time to take an old song and make it funky. Take a look at Sweet Funky Donkey on the Bringing the Funk sheet. It is in the key of concert B flat major. How did I know that? Well, because I wrote it. But besides that, there are 2 big clues that I see that tell me that this song is in B flat major. Clue number 1 is the key signature. Look at the beginning of the piece right after the clef sign for your instrument and right before the first note. Whatever flat and sharp signs you see there, if you have any, well, that's your key signature. That is the key signature for concert B flat. Clue number 2 is the first and last notes of the piece. Look at the first note, and you'll see it's the same as the last note of the song. And what I want you to do, after I say hit me, is I want you to play that note. Get ready. Get ready. Hit me! What is the concert name of the note you just played? If you said concert B flat, you are correct. Great job. This piece of music is in the key of concert B flat because it has the key signature of music in concert B flat, and the first and last notes of the piece are both concert B flat. Now that you know we are in the key of concert B flat major, let's play Sweet Funky Donkey in a call and response fashion. This is how it's going to work. I'll play 2 measures, and then you play them back to me. I'm going to be playing some notes longer and some notes shorter, so watch out. My turn first. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn now. Play it. Me. Go. Here I go. Ready, go. My turn. Now you. We are now going to play Sweet Funky Donkey in a 3-part round. After the 8-beat count off, begin playing, and this time take the repeat sign all the way back to the beginning. You'll end up playing the entire piece 2 times, and I'll end up doing the same, but a little later. This donkey will be so sweet, people will think it only eats high fructose hay syrup. We just performed a piece in B flat major, but for most band students, this is very familiar territory. I challenge you to go to your method book and see how many pieces you can find in B flat major. Remember, the key signature is the same as the one that you see in Sweet Funky Donkey, and it begins and ends with the note concert B flat. I have a question for you. If you had a pet donkey, what are 3 names you could call your donkey? I made up 3. They are Darth, Pintail, and Carrot Head. What would your 3 be? Once you have your 3 names, go ahead and write them down on the lines above the 4th line of music. I'm going to make up some ways of saying Darth, Pintail, and Carrot Head to the next piece of music. I want to see if you can do something. Can you copy my rhythms on your instrument using the concert B flat note? Let's give it a try.
Darth, Darth, Pintail, Pintail, Carrot Head, Carrot Head.
When we create something new using what we already know, we call that improvising. It's a huge part of music, and you can find it in lots of forms of American music, including funk music. Now, I want you to take the 3 names for your donkey and either say a pattern or play it using the note concert B flat. Here we go. I hope by now you see that improvising only takes a few catchy rhythm patterns. I'll improvise some more rhythms using the names for my pet donkey, but this time I want to use more than just concert B flat. The 4th line of music has the concert B flat, but it also has concert D and concert F. Listen to how I use these 3 notes with my pet names.
Pintail, 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 Carrot Head, Darth, Carrot Head, Pintail, Carrot Head, Darth, Darth, dark pintail, pintail. Carrot head, dark pintail. Dark pintail, carrot head.
Now it's your turn to play. Feel free to use concert B flat, D, and F in any way you like. If you make a mistake, that is okay. You're only learning what sounds good to you and what doesn't sound so good. I provide the rhythm, you provide the notes.
Pintail, pintail. Pintail, pintail. Carrot head, dark. Carrot head, pintail. Carrot head, dark, dark. Dark pintail, pintail. Carrot head, dark pintail. Dark pintail, carrot head.
Concert B flat, D, and F are the most important notes for a song in concert B flat. They usually begin every piece of music you will play in concert B flat major. Now it is time for your final funky donkey improvisation. This time, you are providing the rhythm from your 3 pet names and the 3 notes that define concert B flat major. If you are looking for more notes than the 3 we've explored, go to the next line, where you are also given concert C and G to add to your jam. If you find a pattern that you like, go down to the next line and write it down. Remember, mistakes are okay, but try to make them sound funky. Thanks for making music with me today. You learned about the key of concert B flat major, how you identify music in that key, and you improvised in the same key. If you like this episode, then come join me for the next one. Until then, remember, making music by yourself is great. Making music with others encourages unity, and making music for others is what it's all about. See you next time.